Going back to school as a 27-year-old mom, pre-nursing edition.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Mackenzie Collier, also known as Mother Hummingbird in the internet realms. And on this channel, I talk a lot about spirituality and just kind of like the process of life itself. And within that process of life itself, I'm going back to college. Yeah, as a toddler mom. Yeah. And here I am. I was thinking I would never go back to school ever again. I thought I was just going to be a yoga instructor for the rest of my life. It turns out me and God had bigger plans. So I start school this summer, so June 9th. So here in about 2 weeks, I will be officially in my classes, which feels crazy and feels so exciting. I'm starting out taking psychology and ethnic studies. And if you had watched my last video, you will have known that I got some really good surprising news that I didn't even know was going to happen. So last time I was in college was when I was like 19, definitely when I was 19, because I took a year off after high school. And when I was in school initially, it was just so long ago that I don't even remember what I took, and I don't even remember what grades I got on these things. And so it was really reassuring when all of my credits actually transferred to my current college, and I found out I was already a quarter of the way through my degree because all of my credits transferred. Yeah, literally so amazing. Best news that I could have ever gotten. And I wanted to let you guys know I actually got even more good news that I wanted to share with you today. So here's the thing that I just want to note on. If I would have never tried going back to school, I would have never known that I would have had so many credits that were applicable to this current degree, and I would have never known that I would have been a quarter of the way through my degree. So the key is here, just try. Just do it. Like, if you're thinking about going to school, back to school, just at least try, and you might be further along than you thought. Like me, it was crazy. I was not expecting that. And the second thing that I wasn't expecting is when I talked to my counselor last, she told me that the way my credits are working out, if I were to take 2 extra courses, which one of them I'm already enrolled in this summer, ethnic studies, I'm actually going to be graduating with 3 degrees instead of 1. And you're probably wondering, like, how the fuck does that happen, Mackenzie? Yeah, I'm on the same boat. Literally, how the fuck does that happen? Because here I am praying and asking God literally just for 1 degree. And the universe was like, oh, here's 3. So basically, I'm already a quarter of the way done with school. And when my year and a half at my undergrad college is over, I will be having my associates in like pre-nursing, my associates in natural sciences, and my associates in it's like called like intro to health, like in something along those lines. I forget the exact name for it, but basically the way my credits work out with everything that I'm taking for applying to nursing programs, all the credits that I've taken in the past, and these 2 additional classes that I'm willing to take, I will actually be graduating with 3 degrees. Okay? I never thought I'd ever even get 1 degree, okay? And to know that I'm only a year and a half away from 3 is absolutely mind-boggling, and just a testament that sometimes the universe's plan for you is even bigger than you could have ever even conceptualized before. So don't, sell yourself short or worry about the future. Like, it's really handled. Like, your life is going to be far more beautiful and far more amazing, and you're gonna achieve way more than you ever even originally could plan for yourself. Like, have you ever seen those, like, they're not memes, but like pictures floating around Instagram when it's like your plan versus God's plan, and like your plan is like this tiny little bundle of roses, and then God's plan is like a million bundles of roses, for example. Like, that's really how I'm feeling my life is right now. And it's just like a testament to what I said before. Like, if I would have never tried, I would have never known. Like, if I would have never tried to go back to school, I wouldn't have known of all these credits that I had. If I wouldn't have kept trying, because the first time I tried to go get my credits, they didn't go through. And so I thought maybe, oh, they're too old or something, I can't use them. But then my counselor was like, no, they don't expire. Like, go reapply to get your transcripts brought over, and they went through and all of them were applicable. So yes, I want you guys to stay tuned along this journey, because this is literally just the beginning. I've had to jump through a million hoops with just getting my residency in the state of California, even so I can go to school, getting my financial aid and everything like that. So this is really just the beginning. So please subscribe to this channel if you are ready to see a 27-year-old mom start all over again, literally with a toddler this time, going through her pre-nursing undergrad. Because as I go through my school, my schooling, so I'm starting officially on June 9th, I'll be making videos of like how I balance like my work life with like being a mom, with going to school. I will be making videos all about that, because one thing about me is I figure it the fuck out. Nothing stops me. I just figure it out and I keep pushing. And I'm going to show you guys how I manage that, you know, with taking care of a household, with being someone's spouse, like with being a mother, with like going to the gym. I also am a yoga instructor, so I teach yoga. I'm, you know, I wear all these hats, and basically going to school is just going to be another hat. And I'm going to be, updating you guys all along the way. This summer term is going to be pretty easy for me. I'm only taking those 2 classes. It's ethnic studies and psychology. So the summer classes are going to be pretty easy for me, but come around this next fall, I'm going to be in chemistry and shit. Like some pretty hard classes. So stay tuned for that. I'll be letting you guys know, you know, how I manage even more difficult classes like chemistry and things as a mother. Also, I wanted to note on this channel that one of the big goals that I have for me in my nursing career is to become an associate, you know, get my associate's degree, get through my nursing program, establish myself as an RN, a registered nurse, and then after that I'm going to be taking some kind of like extra certification in like holistic nursing, so that I can work in like a naturopathic setting. So just so you guys know, that's like my ultimate end goal, because I am a little more on the crunchy side. If you guys are not new here, you know that. And so yeah, if there's any questions you guys have of how I've gotten to this point as a mom, or like, you know, state programs and things like that, like I can literally tell you guys about it all, because I've gotten state daycare for my son, CalWorks if you're in the state of California. You can actually get money for taking credits for going to school. There's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of scholarships out there. And if you are willing and able to put in the work, there is help out there for you. And I know it can be a little bit daunting going back to school. I know it was for me, but I'm kind of getting over that hump now in my head where it was daunting. It doesn't really seem that scary anymore. So if this video is helpful for you, please leave a like down below and subscribe to this channel to follow the journey of little old me just going back to school or whatever to become an RN. Okay. I do it for the lineage. I literally just do it for the lineage. I want different for my family. I want generational curses to be broken. Signed, sealed, delivered. That's it. And I'll just see you in the next one. Thanks for being here. You're a real one if you made it this far. Bless your life.